Hi everyone, so today I wanted to talk to you about the wrong way to do exposures. The wrong way to do exposures means that when you are doing exposures, you are very much checking everything. So just like I said in the last video, when you do exposures, you want to make sure that you are exposed to the situation, you're not doing any reassurance, and you're moving on. You're focusing your attention elsewhere, you're moving on with your life. When you are in an exposure, whether on purpose or by accident, but either way you are getting an OCD thought and you are reacting with a lot of fear, with a lot of anxiety, trying to get reassurance. If you say, for example, in case, let's give example of like driving OCD, that you're going back to the spot, you're trying to check everything, you're checking the car, you're trying to remember, you're checking the news to see if something happened. All of this stuff is showing your mind that, okay, mind, when you're faced with this type of situation, such as in this case driving, it's very, very dangerous. You need to always do this. This is the way to do it, is you have to check everything because you could have hit somebody and all of this stuff. So you are using exposure and response therapy, but you're using it in the wrong way because you're actually training your mind that this situation is dangerous, bringing yourself deeper into OCD overall, that you're not in this situation. In this situation, if you watch enough news and trying to solve it, eventually you'll probably solve it. But you are training your mind that this type of theme, this type of situation is dangerous, and next time your OCD will get worse, I guarantee you. So sometimes people ask me, well, I'm exposing myself all the time to these things. For example, driving, right? I'm driving all the time, but every time I'm getting a thought. Every time I'm feeling worse. And the reason why is you're using exposure and response, but you're not doing it correctly. You're using it to actually make yourself worse, even though you're not realizing that you're doing that, but that's what happens. So when you are exposed to an OCD situation, to an OCD thought, it's very important for you to take a step back and realize that what you're doing now can really make OCD better or worse. So you need to make sure that you are making yourself better. And practicing this does help, that if you are, for example, faced with this situation and maybe you didn't do the right thing, try again. But this time when you're going into the situation, know that, okay, for example, again, I'll do an example of driving because it's just kind of like an easy thing to understand for different types of OCD. So you're driving, you're about to drive, you know that you're going to get an OCD thought. So before you even start the car, say to yourself, okay, I know I'm going to get an OCD thought. I know it's going to be an exposure to what I fear. So I know I have to react correctly. I am going to choose to react correctly. Make that pact with yourself before you even get into the situation. So that when you do get into the situation, you are reacting correctly and you're not making the mistakes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like more information, you can visit youhaveocd.com, or you can email me privately at info@youhaveocd.com. On my website, you will find ebooks, you will find my private recovery program with me, as well as a lot of free information, so please check that out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.